Hello, guys, and welcome to another episode of Becoming a Better You podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Pefo, and I'm so excited that you decided to join me again today. Today's episode, I'm so excited because I have a very special person to me. This person is the only person I can say who knows me ever since I came here in South Africa. If you want to know things about me, you can ask this person. I have so many things that I can say about her because she's the only person that I can call my friend ever since I came in South Africa. So before going further with the interview, I would like to say my compliments for the new year 2026. I hope this year is going to be amazing for all of us. We are going to achieve everything that we will be planning and all of that. And also, like I told you on my previous video, this year the podcast is going to be a little bit different. So every time I have a guest, it's not only going to be like one episode and we're done, because there's so many things that the people want to share with you, so many things that we can like discuss, and we can't do it only in one episode. So we are going to be co-hosting. So if I have a co-host, we're going to do it like a week or 2 weeks, depending on the topics that we'll be talking about, or if there's more things that the person wants to share and all of that. So that's what we are going to be doing today. So today I have a friend, my friend Kanisa. How are you, my friend?
Hi. Ngiyaphila mngani wami, and how are you?
I'm doing amazing. And we share the same name. She's also Sarah. So she's Kanisa Sarah. You thought I forgot. I didn't forget.
Okay, my Swimpy.
You still remember that name? Oh my goodness.
And I'm trying to remember, how did you get that name?
I think there was this colleague of ours. She came at school without like wearing a matkapezane, showing everything. And then you told me she didn't even wear. And then I was like, what is and then you told me it's the kite that you put down and all that. And then ever since I call you Mtwi because the name was funny to me. Right?
I remember. Then from that day, you were Swimpy. Till today, my Swimpy. But those were the days, eh? Those were the days.
Those were the days. My friend, so tell me, how is your 2026 treating you so far?
So far, it's going good, promising, everything on point, trusting God that everything will stay this way.
Mm-hmm.
And on your side?
Yeah, no. Things are going amazing, eh? So far, things are good. All my babies are at school, so just started working again because I stayed at home for like 2 years without working ever since like I stopped my 9 to 5. So now this year is the year that like I'm going back to work, starting like from zero and all that. So far it's looking good, and we want it to stay like this or get better.
You're going back to a 9 to 5?
No. I was saying ever since I stopped my 9 to 5, it's only like now that I'm going back to work, not going back to 9 to 5, like working again. My friend, I can't go back to 9 to 5. I don't think I'll be able to handle it again, eh? I won't be able to like wake up in the morning and clock in 7 o'clock. I have to be at work. I don't think I'll be able to do that again.
With the
I
three
think they'll fire
kids.
me.
With 3 kids. 2 little ones and the one with the beard.
I'm telling you, with the one with the beard, like I'm not gonna be able to handle it. I can't. Like, I think they will fire me. They will fire me. Plus my job, I stopped it for these type of reasons, and I don't think I'll be able. Me and my bosses reporting, I don't think I'll be able to do that again. That's why, like, God must just bless me to start something, because this clocking in, I don't think it's for me, eh?
To be your own boss is
I
your
don't
thing.
think it's for me. Yes, like I think I was born to do that. I was born to be the boss. Amen to that. And whenever I talk to you, whenever like I talk to you, I always go back to like years that we were in college. Tell me, so when we were in college, were you prepared? Like, were you prepared like with the college life, how it works, how it is, or were you just surprised with everything that like we just went through in college?
When we met in 2014, when we met 2014, it was not my first day, if you remember. I had had a first
Oh,
year. We met when you were in second year, when we were doing second year, if you remember.
yes,
So I've
yes,
had
yes.
experience for college, from college. So it was not a train
Mm-hmm,
smash for me. It was just taking a ride that I'm used to. Everything that was there was just things that I knew before, but with different type of
mm-hmm,
people now. Because I'm closer, I
mm-hmm,
did my first
mm-hmm,
day in the Eastern Cape. So now I was in Pumalanga meeting different
mm-hmm.
people, different cultures, and yeah, everything was just, if I may put it that way.
So, like, wait, as a South African, like you're saying, the culture, different people, do you also like feel the difference when you are like from Eastern Cape, you come to Pumalanga? Does it also give you that culture differences, or you also just adapt because we all South Africans?
No, there is a culture difference. There is. First of all, it's a language. If you are
Mm-hmm,
from the other country, you would think that you're speaking the same thing, and it's not the same. It's totally, totally
mm-hmm,
different. And most people are saying Xhosa, it's a
mm-hmm.
difficult language. Lucky enough,
It is.
I'm multilingual a little bit, so I could fit in. But now there was you from Congo. There was this other colleague of ours. I don't know if I, I must call people's names or what, from Zimbabwe. And I love mixing myself
Mhm.
with with different cultures like that. Then we were South African from Eastern Cape, you from Congo, and this other lady from Zimbabwe in Pumalanga.
Mhm.
So we had a lot to deal
Imagine.
with. And then the other students were like, how do you communicate with these people? And you were there complaining that you're my friend. Last year was the worst year. My first year was the worst year. I didn't have a friend. Thank you for coming.
It was bad. Like I almost quit college because of that. Like I almost quit college. Cause you see my first year because you were not there. There's something about I don't know, I'm not gonna say South Africans, maybe just the people that I attended college with my first year. They didn't want to have that thing of speaking English all the time with me. When yes, they wanted to be my friends, but when they just found out that with me you have to speak English, every single time you see me, they were just like, whenever it comes to English, they will push me away. They're just gonna talk to me, Sarah, and then when it's time for them to have fun, they choose each other. So it was so difficult for me, and every time I was going home, I was always like, I don't see the points. Like I don't see the points. Plus, I wanted to have friends for me to learn also the language, not only English and South African languages as well. Now they're just running away from me because they don't want to speak English with me every day. How am I gonna even like fit in or
But my
something? It was
friend,
bad.
Msupi, do you remember when we went to Pulukwane, Bilabila, Limpopo, where we had to share a room?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where I was supposed to sleep in English and wake up in English. Yeah.
Yes, they were telling you so. You guys there, you speak English every day, even at night. Even when you guys are about to sleep, you
To
speak
dream
English.
in English because you'd be there waking me up, my friend. What are you dreaming about? And the first thing I must do when I'm opening my eyes, English.
And you have to explain your dream to me in English.
That time,
Yeah, but when you came, it was like you saved my college life. Like you gave me that courage to continue every time I was coming to work, to school. I was coming to college because I know Kanisa is going to be there. And I don't know if you remember every single time that you tell me you are not coming, like I didn't even see the point of me being at school because I'm like, Kanisa is not here. So why am I even here? Like, I'm only gonna be alone, maybe just following other students. And when you're just following other students, they have their own plan. They're just looking at you like, is she like coming with us or something like that?
and
And
if
when I
you
decide
remember,
to
they
be at
always
my
had plans,
corner,
those ones.
they always had plans. And imagine now I just have to follow them because I don't have a choice. I have to be with someone. If I have to be at my corner, I'll look like a kid who doesn't have parents. Like it was just so crazy.
Just because,
But
just
now
because
those
your
were like
church is
amazing years.
opened. You remember when you told me that Kanyisa means church in Swahili?
Yes.
So I was your
yes.
church.
You were my church. Like, you brought deliverance to me. You brought light to me because you are light. Kanisa in your language, it's light, right?
Yeah.
You see, so you brought all that to me. You started teaching me even the Zulu. You wanted to teach me Xhosa, but I was like, no, that one, let's just leave it because there's a lot of. I'm like, no. Let's stick to Zulu. But my Zulu is not bad. Eh?
It's not bad. It's not bad. Hey, my levels. You're going up now. It's better than the first time. It's much better.
Manje
Uyakhuluma
ngiyakhuluma.
manje. Siyayiqeda sentence in Zulu. Siyayiqeda conversation in Zulu. Ngikushayela
Ufuna
izandla.
ukuthi
And then, my
ngithini?
friend, and how is your Tswana?
My Tswana is nowhere to be found. It's nowhere to be found because
You're still looking for your Zulu, so you cannot find your Tswana while you're still looking for your Zulu. Okay, I get you, my friend.
no,
I
but
get you.
Zulu, I'm almost there. Like, I'm almost there. Remember, like me, I can defend myself in Zulu. Yes, my accent can be, but mina ngiyakhuluma isiZulu. Uyazi ukuthi wena mngani wami, if mina ngifuna ukukhuluma isiZulu ngizoyikhuluma mos.
Yeah, ngiyakwazi
Yabona.
mngani
So
wami.
manje try me.
Ejoburg.
Yeah.
Bowuthanda
Ngiyakhumbula.
ukuya?
Yes. Don't laugh. I'm gonna talk. Don't laugh. Okay. Ngiyekelile modeling because ne yabona
Because?
pandemic, a corona season. Because I said pandemic season, corona season, acne ko face yami ibe bad. So manje iyangibother. We modela and une acne. Angeke bazongibuke. Uyabona? Angeke ngabazongibuke cause angeke i-company bazokuhire and wena bayakubeka i-face yakho inama-acne
Bowuzofaka
and i-acne yami ibe
i-makeup.
like
I-makeup
manje
ube
right
ngafiki.
manje angina-acne but no uyabona if wena une-acne ne and uyafaka i-makeup mngani wami uzobona i-makeup yakho izoba ugly cause manje uyasweta unama-acne and unanama-makeup izoba akusimnandi manje ngiyakhumbula one day ne company bangihayile bangichuzile ne for i-job bangichuzile for i-job and ngiyakhumbula ukuthi one day bangikhanselile why because bayabona ukuthi ngine-acne so bayabona manje bayabeka ama-picture yami imuhle i-right izimba yami i-right but manje bayabeka ama-acne so bayangikhansela ibuhlungu like i-self-confidence yami ibe like down cause imagine bangibukile and then bayabona i-face yami ama-acne and then bangikhanselile and then mina ngithi angifuni I don't want to go through this again so let me just like hilile for now until i-face yami izoba right anginama-acne and then ngizobona ukuthi ngizo-continue or stop yeah that's why mina ngistopile i-modeling.
Okay. Yeah.
So my friend, tell me, when we started, like when we met in our second year, so when you found out that I'm Congolese, I don't speak English, I don't know South African language, nothing, what was going in your mind? Like, what was going in your mind? Are you going to start speaking English every day, or are you going to start teaching me something, or it was just a normal thing to you?
It was a normal thing to me because for the longest time I've had such experience even with my Xhosa people or South Africans. I had that thing of not, I don't know how to put it, of not being liked by people. I don't know why. So I've always accepted that I'm the black sheep of the family. Okay, this is me. Okay, so I'm going to a new school now, second year, new college. These people have known each other for a year, so I'm new here. So they won't like me. That's not new to me. Okay, and then I noticed that, oh, here's a twin. This person is also not liked that much, but I didn't know why. So I just went to the person who I see that we're sharing the same characteristics of not being liked by other students. For what good reason? Only God knows.
Mhm.
And then we just gelled and then we moved.
So you you saw already from afar that no, people didn't want to be close to me. You just didn't know why they didn't want to
Yes,
be close to
I
me.
saw you and Mam Linda. You're maybe it's just because of
Uh-huh.
the English. The others in class, you'll
Yeah.
be sitting there alone. But I think you were much better. Mam Linda, it was worse
Mm.
for her. Even the age difference.
Because she was
So
old. Yes,
because
yes.
she was old, no one wanted to come close to her because the conversation won't be aligning. I think that was the reason.
Mm.
So
Mhm.
I didn't care. I didn't
Yes.
mind. I just enjoy. And the other thing with me, I'm pampering. I like learning things. So it was not
Mm.
a train smash for me speaking English every day. To me, it was, I'll be
Mm.
learning English now. These people are more fluent than I
Mm.
am. Then it's a catch for me. I'll be learning. So I'll be teaching them Zulu.
Mm.
They'll be teaching me English and their languages. So for me, it was little better
Mm.
for Mam Linda because I know a little bit of Shona. So we used to communicate in her language, also Shona. So your language was very difficult for me to
Mhm.
learn. But then it was such a joyful ride, my friend. When I went back for my second
Mm.
qualification and you were not there. Yo,
Mm.
yo, yo. If you
Mm.
remember, when I wanted to go back for the second qualification, I called you and told you, my friend, come, let's go again, let's do this again. And you were like, no, 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 no. No. And I was like, yo, this girl, akazazi ukuthi uthini. She doesn't know what she's saying. Yo, this is going to be the end of me going back to school without her. But I said, you know what? Let me
Mm.
put on my big girl panties and chin up, chest out, and just do this. But I don't want to lie. It was not a
Mm.
18 months fun. No. Yes, I got to meet some new
Mm.
people, new friends. We gelled very well. But hey,
Mm.
they are not like you,
Mm.
man.
So, my friend, you see, when after noticing that I am Congolese and all that, did you also notice that I was struggling with the language as well?
You were?
Struggling with the language.
Yes, yes, I remember. I did notice that you were struggling. I even asked you, what's up? Where are you from? What's going on?
Mm.
And then,
Mm.
oh, you remember you even told me that you went to all black school in the location, and then you were telling me that it was the
Yeah. No, it was
most
not fun for
difficult
me there.
time.
No, it was not fun for me.
It's our chance to teach our children not to be
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to use harsh words to say racist, but to teach our children to be open-minded.
Or xenophobic.
I
Yes,
think that's a harsh
yes,
word
yes.
also, but just to keep an open mind, just to be a
Mm.
person, don't not looking at the
Mm.
color of the
True.
skin, not looking at the language that the person speaks, but just to treat a person as a person. That's how I was taught growing up.
Mm.
Anything, a person is a person.
And you don't know who's gonna help you in the future, who's gonna help you in life. Maybe the same person that you are saying, no, this one is from this country, or this one is not, he doesn't speak my language, or I'm only gonna be nice to the person who speaks my language. You don't know where your help is gonna come from. You don't know who God is gonna send to change your life or to help you in the future. So just be nice to anybody, to everyone.
Mm. Or maybe after college, you get an opportunity to a different
Mm.
country. Bad enough to the person's country, the one that you were
Mm-hmm.
treating so bad. And then who you going to consult? Who you going to
Mm-hmm.
ask for help? How are you going to go about it? You'll be doomed.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we don't. We don't. No, it was a very fun experience for me. Like when we started college and you came along, that's where everything changed for me. That's where I started like also enjoying being in the country. Because you remember I told you high school was not really amazing because of the language, and plus I'm still learning English. Then also in high school here in South Africa, you have to have a home language, and a home language, it's either Zulu, Xhosa, Pedi, South African languages. And my home language, it's none of those. It's none of those. And if you fail a home language, you fail the class. And the worst thing also was my Zulu teacher, because I chose Zulu. I didn't have a choice. I had to choose something. I chose Zulu. My Zulu teacher didn't even want me in her class. Like, she didn't even want me in her class at all. Every single time I want to participate, like, she didn't even want me. She's like, I'm wasting her time. She doesn't have time teaching me, like, from zero and all that. Yes, I understand you can't teach me from zero because I just came, but just let me exist in your class. Like, let me be there. You don't have to dismiss me. And sometimes, Zulu, I told you Zulu, it's like Swahili most. It's similar to Swahili.
Yeah.
So when someone is speaking Zulu, I can understand. I may not hear everything, but I will understand what they are talking about because most of the words are also in Swahili. I am Swahili. So when she was teaching the Swahili, the Zulu, I can understand the story or what she's trying to say. And if she asks questions and I want to answer, she was just like looking at me like I'm wasting her time. She was not giving me that opportunity. Like, let me try. Like, let me answer. If it's wrong, it's wrong. But let me just say something. And by doing that, and me knowing that if I fail this class, her class, I fail. Oh, that just made everything worse for me. Like, I didn't enjoy it at all. I didn't enjoy it at all. That's why, like, made me, you know what is the point of even being here? Why am I even studying here? And I came to college, first year, people that don't want also, because they don't want to speak English. To be honest, I wanted to quit. Like, I just wanted to quit school. I wanted to quit until you came along.
Thank God you didn't. Tell me, who was going to be my friend?
Imagine. Where was I gonna be today? I was not going to finish college. I was just gonna be a Sarah. I don't know from doing what now because I didn't finish school. But thank God, God sent you because God saw already that this one is about to stop. She's about to quit. And then when you came along, you were so amazing. You taught me the Zulu that I know today. And I did a video on TikTok speaking in Zulu, and people were like, and not bad.
Hey,
Yeah, but so that was it. So my friend, tell me, the dating in college. Do you think dating in college and you don't like people date in college just because they want support, or you think also there's people who are genuinely also doing it, dating for love?
there are people dating genuinely in college. Remember, one of our colleagues, she was dating in college with some other guy from the other faculty. They even got married.
Oh, Sam. Yes.
No, not to Sam. Umavuso.
Oh, yeah. I
Charmaine.
see. Yes.
Charmaine.
Yes.
She got married to, I can't remember his husband's name, but they got married. They have a happy family. So I think some other people are genuine, some are not, which is, I think it's just 2% who are genuine and doing everything genuinely. The rest, it's just hide and seek, which you don't want to find yourself in. For me, it's a very big no. And as far as I can remember, I never had a boyfriend in college, and you never did also. That was a very big no. Imagine teachers when they're shouting at you. It's because uyajola wena in the with that guy, blah blah blah. Because they were always getting those funny remarks from the teachers. You remember, because their boyfriends were famous at school. I can't remember what they were doing exactly, but no, not for me. Kumbula, while we were still at school, you had what do you call iPad, a small iPod. that
Yes,
smalanyana
yes,
thingy
yes.
we used to
Yeah.
have
Uh-huh.
the day that was playing music.
Yes.
And then you said, no, man, my friend, today I'm hungry and I feel like eating red chicken. We went to Cash Crusaders.
Those
Where is
were
the
the
Cash
time where we
Crusaders?
broke.
New. I think it had 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and it was a
It
present.
was
We
brand
sold it,
new.
and then we went to Red Chicken. After that, you said, my friend, we still left with the change. Let's go to ShopRite. You bought a baking pen. You have baking pens at home, but you had to buy another one.
Because we had money. We were rich. My friends, those time we were so broke and it was not fun anymore. Like
Mm-mm.
it was not nice.
Not at all. And the other
And
students would be
you remember
pushing
after
business.
they were
Right.
coming with those books, those Lane,
Yeah, Avon catalogs. Avon
Avon.
catalogs.
Mhm.
And we'll be there picking and picking and picking, but we don't have Labafan. Come month
And then,
end,
they thought we had money.
and we must pay the people. We'll be scratching our heads. And then you used to have your side hustle doing people's hair. And then you'd be like, yo, I have a client. I
Yes.
have my big client there.
Yeah.
Come, my friend. Ah. Oh,
You know, and
I
if it
don't
happens
wish
that I
that
didn't
brokenness
do
to
the
anyone.
hair,
What I would say
yeah.
to a new student in college, don't do
Mhm.
skolotos,
Mhm.
don't take anything on credit because
Mhm.
NFSAS will be the death of you. So just make sure that
True.
you you do whatever you can afford. And then if you don't afford, you don't afford. You don't have to have
True.
everything that everyone has.
True. True. No,
Mm.
it was not fun at all. Like it was not fun. We were taking Avon stuff, Evershley. We will order, and when we are ordering, we like, no, we're gonna get money month end. Our boyfriend will give us money. And 1 month, I remember, yes, they were giving us money month end. They will give us money. We'll pay. And 1 month, me and you, they didn't give us anything. Now we got the product already. We used the product. Now we were waiting for the money for us to pay. They didn't give you money. I thought maybe they were going to give you and then you borrow me. They also didn't give me money. So both of us at the same time, our boyfriend didn't give us money. That's when we were like, damn, what are we doing?
Let's wake
And
up.
we were
And remember, we used
owing.
to call ourselves assistants.
Imagine our assistant will give us money. Did your assistant send you money? Oh no, mine didn't send me money. What about yours? Hey man, also I'm still waiting. And it happened that my assistant didn't send me money. Both of us, we were broke, nothing to eat, nothing at all. And now we have to pay Avon. We have to pay, and we already used the products. We're looking at
And
each
we
other.
can't tell
And that was
stories.
also we can't because they thought we were having money because we were looking good every day, but no money, no. I think that was also the reason why I decided to sell my iPad, my brand new iPad. I decided to sell it because we wanted to pay the scholator, and we were also hungry
And we ate a full chicken, just the two of us.
because we were so angry. And then the following month, we thought things were going to be different. Same thing again. Your assistant gave you stories. My assistant gave me stories. Then you decided to sell your engagement ring. Did you sell it? You sold it, most. So with that, it was, can I say his name? It was Bravo, right?
Yeah. Gone are those days.
Yo, like, one thing people must understand, or young people who are going to college, who are in college, you're planning to go to college, don't compare yourself to anyone in college. If you don't have money, go to college with what you have and stick to that. Because our college time, the only reason we're sharing this specifically because we struggled. We struggled because people thought we had money. We also wanted to prove that we had money, but we didn't have. We were depending on our boyfriends. Yes, they were giving us money some months, but most of the months also they were not like giving us. And when they just like jump 1 month or 2 months not giving us money, we were in trouble because we took other people's stuff. It's not a good place to be. Like, it's just not a good place.
Mm.
And also, like, Kanisa, what would you like to say to parents who are sending their kids to college when it comes to this, like having financials, like if they should give their kids something if they have? Because if you don't have money in college, it can make you look so down, so bad.
Mm.
You don't have to have much, but
I remember one of
like,
our
yeah.
lecturers used to tell us that she sees other students in downtown. I forgot the name of the street where there's so I don't know whether to call them
Jericho.
social workers, Jericho Street, that the students are now selling their bodies just to maintain the lifestyle of college. So what I would like to say to the parents, they must sit their children down before sending them to college, put everything in front of the child's eyes so that the child must know, not assume that at home we have this and that and that and that. We don't have this and this and this and that. So that when they go there, they
True.
know why they're there. And then if ever they take a short turn to do nasty things, it's their choice. It's on them. Otherwise, no parent can parent a child at the college. The child at the college is parenting themselves. So I think that the parents just
True.
need to be honest. Honesty would take the relationship of a parent and a student higher.
True. And also,
And
one thing about being in college, my friend.
Students must be very, very careful of their belongings. You remember when we had a trip when we went to Bloemfontein? You had just bought a new phone and then you lost your phone in Bloemfontein. Still remember?
It was a brand new. I do remember, like, college life. Before going to college, you have to get yourself ready. Like, you have to know why you're going there. Don't follow friends, especially that. Don't follow. I remember my friend, I don't know if you remember, every single time when it was weekend, on Monday when we go to school, when we start asking each other, like, how was your weekend? How was, what did you do? Most of the people were always like, they're not going to tell you something fun. I was at home, I was studying, I was with this man. Oh my goodness. He's driving this, and that. Oh, and then you ask him, what his name? He doesn't even know the name of the person, but he knows the car that he's driving and the place that they took her and the alcohol that they bought her. And that's the thing that makes her happy. I was with this man. We went to this place. We were there from 8 until 12. When they closed, they checked.
And you and I, we were the most boring pair because we didn't have any fun according to them. Fun stories to tell because we were not drinking alcohol, we were not partying, we were always indoors. If you're not home, you're at school. If you're not at school, you're at church. That was our life. We were just sitting there in a classroom, listening to them, just laughing to their stories. And then they'll be like, and you guys, niyabora nina.
That's why they didn't want to be our friends or be with us, because they were like, those ones, they study too much, by a border. Oh, they would think we would judge them because their stories, it's only boys. I was with this. Oh, I know that club. I know this place. I know that place. And whenever they come to us, they always gonna say, the teacher, met teacher wants us to do this and that. And they didn't want to hear that. They didn't want to be with us because of that. With us, we only gonna talk about school stuff. And when we go to their side, they're always gonna talk on weekends. We're going this place. I was with this guy and I was that guy. That's why in college, know why you are going there. Know why you are going to college, or else you are going to be left behind and the people that you are following are gonna go forward. I don't know if you remember this, Kanisa. the day that like we didn't have money for lunch and all that, and one of our colleague was having this guy who was coming to college. They met last night, Saturday or Sunday, they met, and then the guy told her that I'm gonna come to pick you up and stuff like that. And when the guy came, we all went, and then she called us, come, that guy got money, he changes cars, he works in this company. And all of us, we followed because we were like, today we are going to eat because the guy come. You remember now when we all went? Now we all went to the guy who got money. And the guy also came with another car, like, the guy came and they spoke in the car. All of us, we were at the corner there. And after that, the guy drops us at school. He gave the lady the money. You remember how much that guy gave the lady? And it was 4 of us. He gave a 20 rand of 5 rand, and she gave us 5 rand each because we were 4. It's like that guy, my friend, you remember? She gave us like 5 rand. That guy gave us 20 rand of 5 rand because we were 4.
Because we
But
were school
the way
kids.
she
We were
was
given
bragging
5 rand.
we were not that kid like that bad for the guy to give us 5 rand. Like, just to say that, like, don't go for those boys. Your life is always about, no, those boys, he's driving this, he works at this place and all that. Now when are you gonna give yourself? You ended up having kids, and the guy is gonna be giving you those 20 rand and 5 rand like he did. Because the way she was bragging about the guy, that's why all of us, we went there, because we wanted to see, who is this guy, who is this person. Like,
He was also
that's
shocked with the 20
college life.
rands also.
No, she was. I think she was also embarrassed because the way she was talking about the guy and bragging and all that with the money that the guy gave all of us, like for lunch, all of us, she couldn't believe it. But she had to share, because if you don't share now, who's gonna go back without nothing? We were all hungry.
And we were also busy debating on what we're going to have for lunch: pizza, KFC, because we were going to this managed guy. What are we going to have for lunch? Let's decide, amakota or what? Only to find out that
It's
we're coming out with 5
crazy.
rands.
We coming with 5 francs. Imagine. One thing I love about South Africa is that when I came to college, that's when I found out about bursaries. Because in Congo, we don't have bursaries. Like, if you are qualified and you want to continue studying in college, you don't have the money, your parents can't afford, you can apply for bursary. And if you qualified, the government will give you that money. It was something that we don't have. And that really made me happy, because a lot of people are struggling and they still want to go to school, but they don't have the money. Having the government pay school fees for you, food, accommodation, that was just amazing. And I remember you also got the bursary, right? But they only paid the school fees
Yeah,
for you.
yeah.
Something that we don't have in Congo. We don't have bursaries. And our school fees
Really?
are like expensive. We don't.
Even our
And
school fees
imagine
was
here they pay
expensive,
for you.
and your parents were paying for your tuition fee because you were not South African.
Exactly.
And
So now imagine the
our
government
course
paying
was the
school
most
fees.
expensive one at school.
It was. That was just like the government paying school fees for you, paying accommodation for you, paying food for you. And the crazy thing, my friend, that was shocking to me. Other people were complaining. The government didn't give me enough money. I'm not gonna go to school because I'm waiting.
And don't be strike. Don't be strike. Yeah, we're going to strike because we didn't get enough money. Yeah.
I was like, what? At least you got like, they gave some people, they asked for 3 things, right? School fees, accommodation, and food. So the government pays school fees
And
and
transport.
accommodation and transport. Maybe the government paid 2 things for them, they didn't pay the other 2. They are not happy. They are not happy. They want to strike. It's like so shocked, and I'm like, what? We don't have Like you are getting the money for free for school fees, for
That's the
transport,
privilege
for
of being
food,
South
for everything.
African. It's a privilege of being South African. If you think the money that you're getting is not enough, you strike. Itolo phezulu. Yeah. You remember when you went to central office?
I was just going because I was part of the students, but deep down I'm like, for real?
You were holding my arm like this. Come, my friend. I'm just supporting you because my parents are paying. You also need to go there because your parents are not paying. Come, let me protect you.
Too, cause
That time you are
I'm
just
like,
a slender
what?
summer catalog. Slender never gets tired. I don't know what you were going to do.
Nothing, like nothing. Even if we struggle for a month or we can't pay for that month, there's nothing we can do. That was a very hectic time in college and it was amazing. We learned a lot from it. It taught us also to be independent because being in college, it was a bit difficult at the beginning because me, especially me, I was straight from like high school. Then high school, they control you. You have to do things like certain way, like they have to mark. But in college, now you are independent. It was also not easy. Like if you don't study, nobody will force you. No one will force you come to school or anything. You are independent, but at the end of that, we learned from it. Our life in college, we learned, it taught us a lot. We are the people that we are today because of everything that we experienced in college. Thank God we didn't turn out to be bad because we were disciplined. That's one thing about being in college. We have to be disciplined. Discipline is very, very important. For those who want to go to college, parents who want to send your kids in college, teach them discipline. And in college, no one will control you. No one will force you to study. No one will force you to stand up and go to school. Because in high school, parents will force you. You are obliged to be at school, but college, nobody checks you. The teacher can come or not. You are on your own. So if you are not disciplined, that's where the problem comes. But thank God, me, I became
Yeah.
very much disciplined and I enjoyed it because of you. Because of you, Kanisa. That's something that I'm telling you now. You didn't know that. You didn't know
No,
that.
no, I didn't.
No, I
You learned
enjoyed my
something
years
from me.
no, it's because of you that I even stick being in college, being disciplined, because I know you were the clever one in class. And I was also feeling a little bit bad because imagine my friend, she's always the top, top, top. And me, I was not the top because the language was always killing me. I was passing, but with struggle. But now my friend was always on top. I want to confess something to you, Wenakanis.
I think
Can
maybe
you
you
hear
were
me?
struggling sometimes because the other things were being taught in Zulu. Like the lecture would start nice in English and mix with Zulu
No,
here and there, and
mm,
then you get lost.
true, true. No, that was really my
Yeah.
problem. That was really my problem. It's when they are teaching in English, but mostly to make people understand, they go in Zulu. That's where I was getting lost. And when you're trying to make people understand and you go in Zulu, I'm lost too. Like, I'm lost. And now for me to pass, I have like to force myself to study like at home and all that. And imagine I'm forcing myself to study in a language, even English, I'm still learning.
You've been through the
See,
most, don't be. You've been through the most.
I tried. I tried. I want to confess something. I always wanted to tell you this. I want to confess something because I was always like struggling, right? One day we were having a test. The teacher, no, that test it was so difficult for me because I was struggling and all that. I think I asked you to show me like, and you, I think you were in a rush. After when you were done, you left, you went out. You left me, Kanisa. I was struggling. Yo, I got so angry. I'm like, how come Kanisa just leaving me here knowing that I'm struggling? I don't know if you noticed that, I was in the class, like writing that exam or test for like until the last minute. Like I was really sweating. And when you were like the first or second, you wrote, and then
I
done,
think I
gone.
remember you just
I
went
was
home
there,
straight
sweat. I'm like, my
afterwards. You
friend,
didn't
my
even
only
accompany
friend.
me to the taxi rank.
I was angry. I was very angry at you.
Okay, my friend Martin was sorry, mngani wami ngiyaxolisa manje ngicela uxolo.
I was very angry at you. Even the following day, I didn't want to talk to you. I
The
was just
following day
quiet, and
still.
you asked me, "Are you okay?" Angry, and then you asked me, "Are you okay?" Because you are quiet. But I couldn't tell you that I'm angry because of yesterday. Because how can I tell you? Because you didn't show me the exam. Like seriously.
You should have said something. I was going to give you my paper.
No, but I also had to do something on my own. But I was just angry. I was not angry, but disappointed. And I'm like, my only friend left me here to suffer. So, like, I'm struggling. I
How was your
suffered.
friend supposed to
Then,
know
then
that you
after
are
that,
suffering if you're not saying anything? How was your friend supposed to know that you're suffering if you're not saying anything? Not even
no,
a
you
sign.
have to get it.
Nothing.
You just have to get it because you saw me there. I'm sweating. I'm left in the class. So, yeah, no, besides that, then I learned, I started studying, but you were helping me. Some days also you helped me. Like when I want an answer, I'll ask you, Kanisa, Kanisa, and you were helping me. It's because you knew I was struggling. Because you knew I was struggling.
Yeah.
It was a very amazing catching up, just talking about our college time. This was very refreshing to me. You brought me back to those days when I was struggling with the language. I didn't know what to do when I almost quit in a foreign land. When you're in a foreign land, you don't know the language, you don't know the people. If you don't meet the right people, it can make you hate the country, it can make you hate the people, forgetting that it's not about the whole people in the country. It's only the specific people that you were with. Because I almost hated the country, hated the people. I was always like, South Africans are like this. South Africa, it's like this. Not saying those people that, didn't want to talk to me because of English. It was only specific people until you came. Then you changed everything. You were even more nice. Like you were finishing my phrases. You knew already that when I'm speaking English and I'm stuck somewhere, I can't pronounce the word properly. You were repeating it for me to get it. No, you don't say it like that. You say it like this. So, and by doing that, that's how I was also learning, fixing my English, learning some things as well. And when there's a word in Zulu that I can't pronounce, I was coming to you and you send me, I don't know if you remember, you sent me some Zulu words, you translate it in English. Like you wrote like a note, Zulu, English, Zulu, English, Zulu, English, Zulu, English. So I was having that note. Yeah, I was having that note. So you changed my college experience. You made it even more fun. You changed my South African perspective, like, because it was already going until you came, everything became like alive again. Started enjoying, loving the people, taught me the culture. Thanks to you. So I commend that. And thank you so much, my friend, for doing that to me. Okay.
Mm.
So that's one thing that I would also love to say to people. Don't generalize. If someone is being bad to you, is that person, is not the whole country. It's not everybody, because that's one thing people do, especially if when they come in the country, something happens to them, they generalize, oh, South African people, oh, Zimbabweans, oh, Nigeria. Like you generalize because one person did something to you. You see, but yeah, that was a bit of that. So what can you say to people who want to go to college, who or parents who want to send their kids to college? Like how can you prepare them for them to have the best experience?
As you said, the parents must teach their children respect, and then
Mm,
the children must have self control, self
mm,
respect. Respect goes a long way. Knowing what you want. I think having a vision board might help so that every morning when you wake up, that
mm-hmm.
vision board is going to remind you why you are at that college. Don't bunk. Don't do as the Roms do, because if you do that, those Roms are not
Mm,
doing holistic stuff. They college children are
Mm,
so rotten. You can lose yourself there.
mm,
You can lose yourself. You just need to
mm,
stay rooted. Parents, be honest with your children. Don't promise them something that you cannot give them. Just be honest so that they can know what's
mm,
going on, because we knew our
mm,
background and succumb to the peer pressure. We managed to pull through because
mm,
of we knew where we came from. So I think
mm.
respect and honesty is going to take the children
And
far.
self-discipline and self-discipline.
Self-discipline. Self-discipline,
But
self-respect, telling yourself that you're not
mm,
going to do this and that because you know yourself. Have we ever attended what did they used to call it? The bash that they used to have at school? Freshers thingy. Freshers what? They used to have a bash every beginning
what
of
is
the
that
year,
one?
but we
Oh
never
yeah, 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 yeah,
attended.
yeah, yeah. Oh, those parties. Yes, those. No, we never attended. No, no.
We never attended those.
We
It's
only
just
heard that things happen there.
self-discipline.
We only hear stories. Yeah.
Because I think the problem
Mm,
starts there with those parties. But I'm not judging anyone who
mm,
goes to parties, who does partying life. But I'm just saying, for a child coming from high school, from under the parents,
mm,
staying at res with no parents,
mm,
they want to go wild. So for them
mm,
to protect themselves, they
mm,
must just stay at home, go party at home. When there's a problem, they
mm,
can easily reach the child at home. Now, partying here, there's a problem. Who you going to call? No one. Your peers, what are they going to do?
mm,
Lecturers are not there. They're sleeping in their houses.
mm.
I
True.
think teaching your
Yeah,
children
exactly like you said,
honesty,
that's where the
self-respect.
problem comes. That's where the problem comes with the parties because nobody's controlling you and there is alcohol only. There is alcohol. And one thing in college, if you don't drink alcohol, they'll make you feel like you are not fun, you are missing something, and if you don't have self-control, it will be like, no, you also want to join just for you to be like, no, you are also fun, you are part
To
of
fit
them. And
in.
by doing that, you lose
Mm,
yourself. You lose yourself.
mm.
What about comparison? Comparison. What can you say about comparison in college? Comparing yourself with others, like what can you say about that?
Comparison, competition, it's very, very tough in college. You remember they used to ask you, what do you use for your hair? We want our hair to grow like yours. And you once had a
Hmm.
Brazilian weave. They were coming and touching
Hmm.
it to see if it's fake or real.
Hmm.
And I remember at some point someone said something that said bad with you, that didn't sit right with you. I don't remember if they said your
Hmm.
weave was fake or what, but there's a lot of comparison there. There's a lot of competition. You must just stay away from
Hmm.
those things. Just know yourself. I don't know, man, how to put
Hmm.
it, or maybe barricade yourself so that block everything, so that if ever they're talking nonsense, because that day you
Hmm.
even left early at school because they were saying comments about your weave. It
I
was
was
blonde,
sad.
curls.
Hmm. 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 I know,
Comparison
I
is just
remember
not
that. I
good, man. And
remember. Yeah.
they do
No,
it a
no,
lot.
it
They
made
do
me
it a
sad.
lot.
It really made me sad that day. Because the way they were talking, I heard them, they were gossiping about my hair, what I put. And then I went closer, they told me, they asked me, and then I told them, no, it's real. No, they started like comparing, touching. No, this is fake, this is real. No. And they started going on and on and on. Yo, it made me so sad. Like it didn't sit well with me. I was very angry. I left early, like you said. And imagine, because it got into me, no matter how strong I can be, it got into me. So now imagine a young girl coming fresh from college. You go to that type of life where you see people driving, you see people wearing different clothes because you are from a uniform. You don't have enough clothes. Now, there, people are changing every single day. Seeing that can also make you do some things that are not right because you also want to be changing clothes every day.
But it
So
was
if
easy
you
for
are
you.
not
You were wearing
strong,
your stepezana every day.
mm,
You liked wearing stepezana. Ah, No one would do anything with you with a stepezana.
I'm a changed person now. I'm a changed person. I'm a mother.
Right
I don't wear
now.
stepe anymore.
All right, Mshimbe,
No, my
if you
my
say so.
when you are in college, just wear what you have. Don't compare. Don't follow. If you don't have, you don't have. If you have, you have. If you have to compare yourself, let me wear this, let me wear that. This one is changing a lot. Me, I don't have. That's where people ended up doing a lot of nonsense because now you are following. Now you also want to do this. Comparison in college, if you're not strong, it can kill you. Like it can kill you. That's one thing. I'm so happy that you came in my life, like we were together, because you see, you my friend, you were not partying, you were not doing all those comparison and stuff like that. It also happened that I don't do that. So we clicked, me and you. So it was easy for me and you to be happy in college because we clicked. And now, if young kids, you going to college, try your best. Don't just go there for friends, because if you meet with the wrong friend, that's where things turn.
A friend can play a very big role in someone's life.
True, true. No, that's the
And peer
thing. Like,
pressure does
if you got a
exist.
wrong friend, no, it does. It
Peer
does
pressure
exist,
is
my
there.
friend. It does. No matter how strong you can be, no matter how, I don't know, spiritual you can be, if you have a wrong person next to you, a wrong friend, it can affect you. They can affect the way you see things. They can affect you because when you can go to college with that thingy, I'm going to study. But if your friend who's next to you, whenever you guys are together, always talk about, I'm a nonsense boys. Last night, I'm a clubs. I want to visit this club. I want to see this. And when you went there with the idea to study, you're not going to be talking with your friend because it's only going to be clubs and other stories.
And the only thing that we used to talk about besides books, food. We should visit this restaurant. We should go to this restaurant. Meat.
Easy. It was books
Yeah.
and food. Books and food. No parties, no nothing.
And
No shades
you
to
like
those who love to
cooking.
party.
Yeah, we're not
Eh?
judging anyone. And you liked to cook.
We did hospitality for a reason. For a
I remember when
reason.
I remember when I visited your house, you cooked, and then here you were. I think you made okra. Yo, do you still remember my reaction to okra? No, my friend, funny part. My husband is Swati, so they eat okra, but they call it igush. So now I must
Oh,
learn to cook.
yeah.
I must learn how to cook igush, and I must also eat igush. Imagine, my friend, the way I was laughing at you. If I had learned that time, maybe now I was going.
You were going to fix your marriage, was going to be it's more already, but it was gonna be there.
No, my
And it was your
mother-in-law
first time
is
trying
suffering,
Congolese food.
busy teaching me. My mother-in-law is suffering, busy teaching me how to cook at this age. Imagine. And you were eating with your hand, my friend.
Shame.
You teach me how to mold crab. Yo.
And I'm doing this, and when you were like, "Shoo, what is this?" No, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was your first time trying Congolese food, and my first time trying your food. It was when you brought dombolo. Hey, Jesus, it didn't make sense to me. You brought dombolo at school, in college. And then you said, I must taste ne. And then the worst part, you brought that dombolo with chicken. The chicken was white. And then I asked you, why is your chicken white? No, as we eat it, we boil it. I'm like, you don't put tomato. I'm like, tomato? No.
We put tomato. By lunchtime the next day, the meat is going to be off the next day with tomato.
Oh, so it's tomato that makes the meat to go off.
Yeah, don't you know that tomato makes food to go off fast?
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was tomato. Oh, so that's the reason you don't put tomato in your chicken, because you don't want your chicken to go off.
Yes, and in some instances, like my mother has ulcer. people who are suffering from ulcer, they don't take tomatoes, they don't take spices, they don't take hot stuff. So you must cook moderate food, not too much of anything. No tomato, spices, stock cubes, and stuff. You must just be on point, just to make sure that. Actually, they
Oh,
say ulcer is the wound inside. So the tomato, acid, your spices, stock cubes, and stuff, they make that wound to not heal and be sore. So when you're cooking for
oh,
people who are suffering from ulcer, you must put that in mind. You must cook food sinto kali.
oh, because you almost made me not to enjoy South African food. I was like, this is how South African cook their chicken. And the way you were singing Dombolo, Dombolo, I'm like, okay, I want to test this Dombolo.
When you gave me, when I came home, I told my mom and my aunt that my friend served me this, and my aunt was like, you are going to die. You are not supposed to eat that. That is not vegetable. You don't eat that. You are going to die.
It means that Mina, as Congolese, we died so many times, eh?
I was like, Mara auntie, she's living, most she's there. And then she was like, no, she grew up with it. But now you are just starting to eat it. Now you are going to die tomorrow. It's your funeral. And then she even had a name for what it's not okra. She called it inyibiba. And I was totally lost. You ate inyibiba. She wished to put hands on me or make me vomit. And I was just laughing. And then she was like, uyahleka.
But at some points, like you felt like, okay, maybe I ate something that is bad or something, or you were just fine because I also ate it too.
I was shocked, and then I remembered, no man, you also ate, and you grew up eating this. Everyone, it's being
Yeah.
sold at the shop, so that means there's nothing wrong here.
Exactly.
My auntie is just being old because she's older than my mother, so she's just being old, stereotyped, and then I just put it away from my mind that no man, I'm not going to die. She's just being old.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was amazing, Kanisa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. Like, it was amazing thinking again about old days and love. Every time we think about old days, me and you, we always call each other. You remember? You see, I saw her today. I saw her check. It's just amazing.
Don't sugarcoat it. Don't sugarcoat it. We gossip. Just put it out there, gossip.
I'm trying to make it sound, professional.
It was nice having you as well, my friend. It was nice to be invited to your platform. Yeah. And going back,
No, thank
we would talk until the sun goes down and comes up again.
Yo. And that's the thing with you. When we were in college, and it's only now that you are married and I'm married, I have kids, we were talking on the phone and we were together in college. When I go back home, we would talk again on the phone, start gossiping again, start talking again about what happened. Because everything that was happening in college, it was just so shocking to us, especially dating. This one did this, then this one did that. Like, yes, we were young, but we were not doing crazy things that young people were doing. So it was also shocking to us. We're not going to gossip in front of them. When we go home, I'll call you. We start like gossiping again and again. It was not ending. That was just so crazy. It was just amazing. So it was good having a friend like you who understands me, who knows me, So yeah, we're gonna see again tomorrow. Tomorrow again we are here.
Tomorrow it is.
Tomorrow it is. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Kanisa. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this episode. I hope this was interesting and I hope somebody learned something from our experiences. College life is real. Parents, educate, like talk to your kid before sending them to college, because this is where their life is starting. If they don't make it there, it can make their life to be better or also ruin their life. So it's very important to teach your kids to have self-discipline, to know what they are doing, what they are going to do in college, because if you don't shape them well, that's why you see kids quit school. They don't want to go to school anymore, or they ended up doing things that they were not supposed to do there because they are not well equipped, and they're just going there because it's the name college or varsity. We're not only talking about college here, it's also varsity, because it's the same thing that happens in college and same thing that is happening in varsity as well. As we were just lucky because we had self-discipline, we from our backgrounds were very good. Our parents were talking to us, but we also saw a lot of reality with young kids, things that were happening there in college. You see, this kid is like the parent is paying school fees for them to come in college to do these type of things. It's just, it was not a good thing to, you know, experience and see. So yeah, this is something that we wanted to share. Also, kids who are going to college, just remember that you're going there for a reason, and your parents are spending their money for you to be there. If you're not lucky enough to get the bursary, but your parents are suffering, you don't know what they are doing there at work. They are accepting for their bosses to insult them, to do everything to them just for them to give you that money to go to school. So don't waste it by doing things that are not really proper. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope it was helpful for somebody out there. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and I'm going to see you guys tomorrow with Kanisa again. So Kanisa, bye bye. Thank you guys.